What is up? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. How's everyone doing? For the record, my birthday was on Wednesday, the 4th. Um, but I'm doing the stream today because I had fallen asleep on that day. And I took a very long nap because I had not slept. So I couldn't stream yesterday because I had to go to work yesterday evening. Um, but I am going to stream today because I went to work earlier today. And I'm off now. So we're gonna go ahead and have some fun. Um, I don't know what to talk about, but yeah. Slavy boy, my boyfriend. I wished him a happy boyfriend's day the other day. So, and he was proud that I had remembered. So happy boyfriend's day, Slav. Thank you, Slav. I appreciate it, brother. But I'm just chilling. I gotta just drinking some sweet tea, so we're gonna have a good night. Man, last night was horrible. I didn't get out of work until about 3:30. Or I didn't get home until about 3:30. It was rough. So it was rough. Because we're starting up a new promotion called the Dollar Ritas. They're a dollar margarita, and they taste like crap, if you're wondering. It's just our house margarita. It's only $1, so it's not going to be very good. But um, and we were running the bartender to death, and yeah, it was not a good night, and we were super busy. We made a lot of money though. Sucks you were up that. Yeah, it does, and I had to go back to work this morning. So I came in a little late though. They were cool with it. So and I went home. I went home around about what 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock this afternoon. So it's one of the. I like where I work, but that's probably the worst part of it is the hours. Well, thanks, bro. I don't know who you are, but thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and share the stream on Discord. Slavy boy, do you want to join? Where are you? There you are. Nakanazo. Uh, I need to copy this link. And share it in the Discord. Well, he has the invite. Ah, shit. Hey.
Hey. Hold on.
Yes, Titus has the invite because I invited. You remember I put all my invites in the Jedi Knight channel?
That's right.
So he should have it.
I do. Or,
I'll let him know I'll let him know that you want him to join.
Oh, we were in VC together, so he should be coming in here any minute.
Slav can't handle being alone.
That's what you've been up to.
Fave.
Yo,
Yeah,
Fabe's in here. Yo,
yeah, Fave is my boy.
Fabe, get in here, you old fool. You old fool.
The goons are in here now. The two goons.
Happy birthday, Lance.
Thank you, Titus.
Well, I told you happy birthday before, but you know what I mean.
You gotta say it for the stream. Gotta say it.
Yeah, you want me to sing your little song?
Go. Sure, but not for the reason you want.
What reason would that be, Lance? Lancelot?
Just to hear you sing.
You think I'm trying to serenade you?
No.
He's wanting you to serenade him,
I
Titus.
Guess. Come on, what's my thing not work? There we go.
Screw the loud TV. Uh-oh.
Just keep your mic muted. I guess. I don't know.
Iron Inquisitor.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, Titus is on.
Hello, Ian.
I'm definitely gonna hop on.
What's up, Iron?
Just chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
What do you mean by Orthodox Discord server?
Like Eastern Orthodox?
That's what I'm thinking. Because
That's
good luck
good.
with that. The Ortho Bros, they're very interesting.
So I wanted to tell you something, Lance. Fabe is one of the few people in the world that actually watches your streams all the way through.
Oh,
He
really?
does.
Really?
Yes.
He's a dedicated fan.
He's a
Yeah. I don't expect people to watch my streams all the way through. Because people, my streams are long and, people have lives, so. I guess probably
he puts it on as he goes to bed, I think. That's what he told me.
He's actually writing essays.
Is he writing essays?
Studying Lance, doing character analysis on Lancelot.
He's reporting for Fat Milkins.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much to analyze.
Can I quote you on that? So, how old you turning? Like 12?
Something like that.
Something like that. A little bit.
Yeah. Seriously though, I'm 19 now. I'm an old man.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, I remember when you turned. I remember last year when you turned 18. Oh my goodness.
I remember
gracious.
you when you were like 16 when you started like commenting on my channel.
Jeez, time flies.
They're like real Orthodox people, not Ortho Bros. Well, I use that term for just all Orthodox Christians.
Lance, you should get your arch nemesis in here.
I have many. Which one?
You should get
I'm trying to think.
There's Noah. There's Liv.
The one who knocks.
Lupe.
The one who knocks. Get the one who knocks in there.
You should get Liv in here.
Oh no! Ow!
I have her blocked. I can unblock her and just send her the invite and see what she says.
That would be funny. She's been busy with shit.
Are you trying to ruin my birthday, Slav? Are you trying to ruin my birthday?
She's busy with shit, so she may not join. She's probably not. That'd be funny if you did send it to her.
She wouldn't join anyway.
How you know? How do you know?
Because Liv doesn't like me, and that's cool with me.
So Liv doesn't like you. So you don't like Liv.
So if you got any,
I think this has been firmly established that I don't like her.
Yeah. Well, Lance, it's your birthday. Let's not dwell on the negative.
Hey, Lance. So
what?
How's collecting the EU going? Like what you got recently?
I recently ordered Skywalkers off Lulu.
Good man.
The other day.
Nice.
Good man.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to read. And I didn't really know the history. I kind of thought it had the supernatural encounters kind of thing where it wasn't really ever canceled. But no, like StarWars.com posted it on their site,
Yep.
so
Yep.
it's actually official. So that's pretty cool.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. And it's a damn good story too. Very good.
Yeah, I'm
You shilling
excited
for
for it.
Pena now? You shilling for Pena now, Titus?
I've been shilling for Pena since day one.
Since he was born?
He's written so many good articles. Like
Abel J. Pena is
I get on my knees for him.
Well, I
Carry
think
on.
that's a little step too far, Titus.
Well, you know, Lance, I'm just showing love. You know, I'm just trying to show love.
Spread the love, man. Spread the love.
Exactly. I'm just showing my appreciation for all his hard work, all of his meticulous research on like one page, like one panel from a Marvel comic, making a whole novel about it.
He's pretty cool.
He's just like Jason Fry, where he takes something very minute and inflates it to tell this crazy ass story that probably didn't need to be told in the first place, but he had to tell it.
How's his Obi-Wan story with Luke on Tatooine?
Never read it. I know Brennan has, and he said that was good from what I remember.
Nice.
That's
It's
what I
actually
really
in
want
my
to read.
it's in my Lulu copy. That short story's in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's actually what I want to read more than Skywalker's itself.
Well, Lone Wolf.
That's it, yeah, Lone Wolf.
If I remember
There you
correctly from
go.
what Brennan said, Brennan did say that it tied into the short story that leads into Kenobi. It's in the back of the paperback for Kenobi. I forget what it's called. But it's written by John Jackson Miller, and it ties into that.
Do I have the paperback to Kenobi, or did I give that to my cousin?
Mm.
I have a Lulu paperback with no Legends banner.
The only short story I can ever think of that's ever included like in a hardcover release was the 20th anniversary for what was it? Heir to the Empire. With Zahn's new story.
Wasn't that basically a novella? It's like 40 pages, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I have that. I have
Something
that hardcover that it comes in.
I've been trying to pick it up for a minute now. It's not that hard to come by. I used to see it in my comic shop all the time, but trying to get my grubby mitts on it.
Fuck. Oh, sorry.
Slav, what are you reading?
Well, what I am reading was crap, I forgot the name of it.
Blessings to you, my
Take
boy.
your time.
Kenneth.
Yeah, it's like come back to me. Iron, what are you reading?
Let's see. I'm still on the Corellian trilogy.
Okay, and that's is that Michael P.Q. McDowell?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Bro,
wait,
I love the Corellian trilogy. It is so good.
I love the stuff with the solo kids. The way they're written, they're just so mischievous.
Yeah.
What? So this was like when they're like 4 or something like that.
No, they're older than that.
They're like 5. They're like 7 or 8. I think.
Yeah, that's right. Like,
I was close.
and one of
Yeah,
the
we
funniest
doubled it.
parts is like I think like one of the solo kids, either Anakin or Jaina, was like trying to build a droid, and the droid like exploded and left a mark on the floor, and they got in trouble for it. That was quite hilarious.
Okay. Now I remember what I was reading. Now I remember. It took me a minute.
Oh, what were you reading?
The 25 books that shaped America. I was reading that.
Ooh.
Is Heir to the Empire in that list?
No.
What
Nah.
about Dave Filoni's Clone Wars?
That'd be cool. Did they ever? If they ever did make, I think they did. They made short story books or novelizations of the story arc with Boba Fett. with R. Singh? I think they did. So technically, there is a novelization of something Dave Filoni wrote out there. So it's the one episode.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's vaguely familiar.
It's the only episode of TCW he wrote.
Yeah, me too. But I won't.
So what are you reading right now, Lance?
I'm still on Legacy of the Force because I suck and I don't read every day.
That's fair.
So
What? So are you you're still on the first book? Betrayal? Is that what it's called?
yes, I'm still on the first book, and I'm really not liking it, to be honest. It's not I don't like it, it's just boring. Like, I'm bored.
Really? What's boring about it?
It's just I think it's because we've seen Centerpoint Station, what, 3 times now, and I don't know. I mean, it's kinda
thought
getting
most-
interesting now, but because
I thought-
I'm getting towards the part where they meet Lamia, or at least where Jason meets her.
You mean
So,
Lamaya?
it's not a bad story, it's just boring. It's just boring. So, hopefully it gets I think it'll pick up, though.
Okay. So I thought most of that story took place in Kashyyyk.
No.
No?
Well, I
Oh.
don't know. It's not the first book, but I know Kashyyyk plays a role later on, I think.
Yeah, one of the later books. I haven't read Legacy of the Force yet, but I do know that Kashyyyk does feature heavily.
So what about supernatural encounters? Because I knew, doesn't that take place between Darkness and that?
Yeah, so I probably should have just waited until Supernatural Encounters came out and then read Legacy of the Force after, but
Well, just remember,
don't
Lance,
know.
if you want to get some EU reading in, just read some of the comics until you want to get back to a novel.
Yeah, I had started the KOTOR comics. I'm only like 3 issues in, but they're pretty good to start off.
No, don't read a series. That's too much of a chunk. Read something small. Get yourself some kind of accomplishment.
But big is
Read-
always better, Sloth.
Read a novella.
Yeah, why not?
Read a graphic novel.
That's
You read the
true,
Boba
that's
Fett
true. I got a
comics.
couple. I have a couple that I probably could read.
I forgot. He doesn't pirate. I forgot. So this is going to be harder for him.
I don't need to though because I have Marvel Unlimited and that has
Well-
everything on there except like some TCW comics.
Well,
Fair.
Marvel. Yeah, you're right. Marvel Unlimited does not have TCW. It does not have the Clone Wars Adventures, and that's basically it.
Yeah, it has everything else. So
Well, there you go. So go with like a Boba Fett short story comic, like an issue.
you know, I love my Boba Fett stories. I
That
love
reminds me.
Boba Fett stories. So
It also does not have what's it? The Wizard. It was not published by Dark Horse. It's published by like some weird ass magazine, but it's a Boba Fett comic. That's not on there. It's not really like essential at all. It's just what was it?
Wow.
It's like he was on a space station that was being eaten by these metal-eating worms or something. It was something weird.
Did Cam Kennedy do the art?
No, we did not.
All right, instantly don't care.
This is like some old ass Boba Fett comic. I only remember nothing from it. It sounded like he blew up a space station filled with like worms or something.
we may read Talotny Throws a Shape soon.
Oh no!
Yeah, because you know Supernatural Encounters.
It's Alan Moore at his there's certainly Alan Moore. Oh, I won't say it's his highest, but
Talotny
it's
Throws a
something.
Shape. What's wrong with it?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Just nothing. Just
Or you don't like Alan Moore. You don't like me comics. You don't like me comic work. Don't worry, I hate it too. It's rubbish.
he's right rubbish. Though unironically, the Devil World stories are pretty good, Lance. Those are though if you do read it, I told Ken this, I believe. Do not read the story called Flight of the Falcon. And I tell you this because Flight of the Falcon was a story in Devil Worlds, which it was an origin story for the Millennium Falcon. It was something like, oh, it was an Imperial made project. Because Corellia was not a thing yet when this comic was made. So there's no mention of Corellia. It's just like, oh, it's a super freighter that the Empire was making, and then Lando and Han broke into their shipyard and stole it, and they renamed it the Millennium Falcon. That comic is listed as Infinity's officially because Corellia, all the lore we know about the Falcon retcons the hell out of it. So
Yeah.
if you do read Devil Worlds, avoid Fly the Falcon because it's literally like just it's pointless.
Oh, if it's labeled Infinities, then I don't ever plan on reading Infinities. So
Why? I don't want to read Infinities, dude.
Some of them are funny, but
why would I read those? They have no continuity impact at all.
That's what makes them
The
great.
only one I think I'd be interested in reading is the Star Wars comics. The ones that adapted the original like screenplays and stuff.
I actually have all the original issues of all that when it first came out.
it's a myth, Lance. They do not adapt them screenplays. It's a myth. They use concept art for the characters, but the actual plots that they use are not like verbatim the screenplays.
I did not know
Oh.
that.
That's
Oh,
because
rip.
I remember when Noah had did his reviews for them, and he brought it up. Like it's just it uses the guise of being adaptations, but it's not really the case. There's elements lifted, but that's it. It's kind of like bait, lure people in, thinking, "Oh my God, it's the original Star Wars."
No, I wasn't
Said
actually
it's-
aware of that.
Said it's bait.
It's a little
It's
myth.
bait in the literal sense.
Bait the luring bugmen to consume their
You mean the
product.
Geonosians? You're gonna be baiting the
Yeah.
Bugmen? Yeah.
Baiting the Geonosians to consume their product.
We're all Geonosians here.
Yep.
Marcel.
Yep, there
Get on
it is.
here.
It's bait. It's bait. Marcel.
The Star Wars is a scam. Hey, look. Sluggard.
What's up?
Ken had asked you, how you doing?
Oh, look like the Giga-based man himself has also showed up here
What's going on?
too.
What's going on, Ken? Where's Maxine at?
Probably
I
at
don't
work or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably.
it
Probably
says she's online, but
Thank you, brother. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hi.
I haven't seen Maxine in a minute.
Max, she's kinda cool. She's playing Assassin's Creed. Mirage.
She probably too
Yep,
busy gaming.
it appears so.
You know, Titus, at my local second in Charles, they had all of the Assassin's Creed novelizations.
You should have picked them up, man. You should have bought them.
I bought all the Batman movie novelizations today.
Oh, that's what you showed. That's what you showed me the screenshot earlier. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Oh hell yeah, man!
Danny O'Neill.
We watched Spider-Man 2 in Noah's server today, and I have the novelization to the first movie, but now I want the novelization to the rest.
I thought you
Movies
had
are
the one for
amazing.
Spider-Man 3.
No, just one.
You should pick them up. Did I remember you were there when I told you that when at the bookstore I got X2, the novelization of that. And I was telling you that for whatever reason, Chris Claremont, he wrote X2 and he wrote X-Men 3, the novelizations.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny because I remember I think someone in the VC had mentioned how Chris Claremont literally hated every iteration of the X-Men that was not his own. So that's kind of funny.
That is like, bro needed a paycheck that week. He needed to get the grocery money. That's what that was.
I mean, I'm intrigued to read it because I just wonder if he's just hate writing the whole time.
Mhm.
He's like doing a Garth Ennis thing where he just hate writing.
Garth Ennis is just a sour boy.
The worst comics I've ever laid my eyes on were by Garth Ennis, and it's only one comic in particular. It's this miniseries called Thor Vikings.
You told me about that.
Yep, it's a work of art, and I really thought that the people in the Amazon reviews for the trade were like baiting the shit out of people, like saying that this is a really good Thor story. Now this is a really good Thor story. Like just
It really makes you feel like Thor.
you really feel like the fucking God of Thunder. I feel like I'm holding Mjolnir in my hand right now. Just Jesus.
I want to read The Boys so bad. 'Cause I don't like the show. I like the first season, but then after that, I was like, I'm done.
Oh
But,
no, the comic. The show's still better than the comic. Even the whole Trump Homelander thing, the show's still better than the comic.
I still want to read the comic. If it's hating superheroes, that's how I feel right now. I'm all for it.
Yeah, you're indulging in hating cape shit.
I think we should all do it.
Nah, cape shit's cool. Yeah, like Lance, let's say, what's wrong? With cape shit?
Yeah. Like, let the guy who's
Yeah,
read like,
yeah,
no
yeah.
cape shit.
I mean, even if Lance barely reads cape shit, I mean, he still got a point. I mean, what's wrong with cape shit?
Nothing wrong at all.
Actually, I don't hate cape shit. I just hate it when it's like in movie form. I'm done with it being in movie.
Yeah, you're done with the cape. You mean you're done with Marvel cape shit? Yeah, actually, never mind. Because I remember Aquaman and
Yeah,
that trailer was something.
The last DC movie I saw in the last comic book movie I saw in the theaters was the Batman, and the one I saw before that was Endgame. That was it. That's all I've seen.
Endgame was ass.
Bro, forgot about Spider-Verse. That's crazy.
I did, but that's not cape shit. That's like
That is cape shit.
That's Phil Lord and Chris Miller. That's like
Uh-huh.
they're auteurs. Like that. That's like beyond normal cape shit.
Yeah, it is exceeded. The
And I've
hierarchy of
seen
cape
no
shit.
films at all in theaters since Rise of Skywalker.
Really?
Yep.
Jesus. This is
Well,
what,
that's what-
He's
2019?
that
because
piece
of-
of shit.
That's mostly because of COVID and me being stuck out here still.
I'm about to say.
Ty, did you know
Like,
you said really? You said it like that Mexican woman in that video that went viral on YouTube.
Oh God.
Or he's like, "Get out of my car now!" And then she's like, "Really, really?" That's like you sounded. Oh, man.
Psychic Pebbles.
Yeah. Oh, are you ready for Smiling Friends season 2? They said they're about done with it. It's going to release at the beginning of next year.
Yes, sir.
I want to get the DVD.
I hope it's funnier than that Brazil special. I know there's doing with that.
Oh God, that Brazil special was just I
Hey,
swear, that was
boy.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on Ahsoka?
Oh no.
Oh shit. He's waiting for that. He's
We,
waiting for that.
we've gotten here.
He's cornered me.
Mm.
He's cornered me.
Be honest. Just be honest. Be honest.
It's
Oh,
not
will
hard
that
to
phone
say
stop
shit
ringing?
show.
It's so
There we go.
me and Titus, we plopped down. We said, okay, we're gonna give it a watch. We watched 4 episodes, and I don't think I'm ever gonna touch that again. I got 4 episodes in. I said I'm done. Like me and him were just pointing out problems left and right, and yeah, Dave just went full fan fiction. It's kind of it's kind of alarming.
It's about
like-
Sabine Wren.
Well, it's like I don't mind Sabine. I like Sabine. It's just that it really is just it's just bewildering. It's like they gave you like $200 million to make a Rebel season 5, a show that literally nobody knows about in mainstream. like people who like me and Titus know
Bro.
it. And I think it's just a lot of the plot problems we were seeing. It was just, I don't know, and especially just like how I watched the first 3 episodes. What really struck me was just how terribly paced it was. And in fact, I even said to Liv, I said to her, I think I'm probably going to edit the first episode just like editing practice. And I want to edit it. Like my goal is to get 15 minutes out of the runtime. I think I can do it, and I can make it like more faster paced. because that's what that needs. It needs like episode 1 would be fine. Now Sabine getting stabbed did not bother me considering where she got stabbed. Like it's not like she got
Yeah, she
stabbed in the
was stabbed
spine.
more. It didn't touch. I guess that wouldn't have been any vital organs, but
No,
I
so
think
that's
my
what-
main problem with the whole like people surviving it is just happening way too much. Like they're
Also,
relying
yeah,
on
I'll
that
agree
too
with that.
much.
Like had the Riva thing not happened, I would have been okay with it. Like, well, I think most people probably would have been like, okay, fine. And maybe had the actress not been so small, that may have helped too. The thing with with smaller people, if a blade goes through you, it's going to hit more. I think that was also what made it less convincing as well. I think seeing Thrawn on screen was depressing, even though we really didn't get that far. I'm only looking at screenshots. That was depressing. It's like Mickelson didn't even try to like work out for the role. It's like he didn't even try. It's like he found out last minute that he's getting cast as Thrawn, and they didn't even put a wig on him. I don't think they just like his hairline is desperately receding, and they decided to have that. So you have a half bald Thrawn, and he's overweight, and he has no presence. It really was strange because I turned over to Titus when we were watching this, and I think I said to Titus, "Why is this live action? Like, why did this need to be live action?"
I'd always assumed that they would have just done like an animated thing. That's what I thought would happen.
Yeah. Another thing too was that when Ahsoka was out there deflecting laser blasters on her, on the ship, I'm sitting there asking, like, why are they all not firing at once, and why are they all not attacking from different directions? Why is Shin the only one firing? Did they all magically forget to fire? That was kind of like weird. I don't know. And then we didn't really know Balin's motivation for those 4 episodes, so that was strange. I will say though, I am glad that I waited for most of it before I started watching, because anybody who watches Dave Filoni's work will tell you you're never supposed to watch his work week by week. You never do that, or you will be pissed. You watch it all at once, because the dude, even though he's making this in a format made for serialized storytelling, he is not doing that properly. He's making it for you to watch it all in one chunk. But anyway, I'm sure I could think more about it. I don't like the whole thing with like Sabine having like say anybody can just use the Force now. I don't like that. Obviously, that's honestly really cringe. That's honestly really
Well,
cringe.
it's not the Force, but like being a Jedi. That's what it is. Because
That's the thing, is that she didn't have the Force in her. Like Kanan and Ezra would have sensed that in her. That's the
Yeah.
thing. But that so just basically retcons all of Rebels, or just basically says like Kanan and Ezra are idiots. Essentially, that's essentially what that says. So I don't like that. And it's kind of like, okay, if you're gonna do the whole thing with Ahsoka and him going to find Thrawn, like we're going to save Ezra, it's like okay, you're gonna risk Thrawn coming back. So like why huh? Like that, like it's destroying the whole purpose of like his sacrifice. I don't know. It's just strange. It's just everything.
you know what I
But then,
didn't understand?
but then
What's
again,
up,
I
Lance?
know they had to stop the bad guys. I get that. Like I know they had to do that. But then again, yeah.
So when Ezra was on the Chimera,
Mhm.
when why didn't he just freaking like put his stormtrooper armor on, and then storm the bridge and kill everybody? Well, not kill everybody, but at least try and fight. I don't understand, but I don't know. I guess since he was outnumbered, but I don't
Maybe
know.
that wasn't his intent. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there and defend it though.
And where the hell
Um,
did he get a Jedi shuttle from? He was
Jedi.
on the Chimera. Did they just have Jedi shuttles just lying about?
I didn't even get that far, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, after he was put on the Chimera and Thrawn went back to the galaxy, he put Stormtrooper armor on, and it's implied he stole this shuttle, but it's a Jedi shuttle from the Clone Wars. It's not like
Oh yeah, I didn't
Lambda
notice that.
shuttle. I'm like, why is he in a Jedi shuttle? Why? Do they just have Jedi shuttles on Star Destroyers now?
Maybe it's from the
I
books
thought
or
that was
something.
really strange.
I don't know. That is weird.
Unless
Yeah, I
he,
don't.
like, what? I don't know. Because that's
I
what he
can't
used to travel
answer.
back to the Republic fleet. So I remember just watching it and being like, what? Shouldn't he have just been on a Lambda shuttle?
Makes far more sense.
Well, it's just a lot of this is when it comes to Dave's writing for this. It was I want all this stuff to happen, but I'm too lazy to have it all make sense. It's like he was rushed to have these scripts out within a week, and he pumped them out within a week. That's what this feels like. Also, where's
Yeah,
John Favreau? That's what I'm just gonna ask. Like, where is he?
Yeah, he
Where
wasn't
was
really
he on
involved in
this?
this, was he?
No, he wasn't. That's what makes this all strange. Is that okay? They brought Filoni out on stage, and Kathy Kennedy announces that okay, yeah, we're gonna do a Mandoverse movie to tie up the rest of the Mandoverse, and I'm just like, okay, what? Why? So like John's not even on stage. You bring him out. You bring everybody out here, announcing an ending to what John started, and John's nowhere like on stage. That's very strange.
I think he executive produced Ahsoka.
That's probably it, like a name thing only.
Yeah,
Like
that makes sense.
executive producer means nothing. Like Tim Burton got
Well, I
executive
know,
producer
but
for like some movie, and all he did was go out to lunch with the director, and he got executive producer credit. Like that role means nothing.
it's about Ahsoka shooting herself. That would have been a better story than what we got.
But it just makes me sad. But at the same time, it's just kind of like at the same time, like I don't have to headcanon anything now. It's just like okay, yeah, fuck that. It's like I can just keep Rebels in the EU and I'll be fine.
I already have 7 chapters so far of an Ahsoka rewrite.
Uh, well, it's just like it's like I keep on my shelf. I keep I actually took season 7 of TCW off my shelf. I don't even headcanon that in anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't like the Bad Batch arc. But then again, I'll just get the Lost missions. Like I'll just burn those to a CD and put that on my shelf, and it's basically on there. Except it actually puts the nose art scene. Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you fine, man.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thought my internet was dying, and so what? But I do keep the Ahsoka novel there. But it's like the Ahsoka novel's basically not even canon to Disney canon
Yeah, at this
anymore.
point,
It's not. It's just like okay, so season 7 and Tales of the Jedi just retconned it. So basically, it would actually fit better in the EU. So I have that on my shelf. I have Rebel stuff
that's
on my
actually
shelf.
fair.
Yeah, I mean, it explains a lot more there. And if you put Rebels in there, then it works. Especially
I
like
would
some
say
people just put
Rebels up
seasons.
to maybe season 2.
Yeah, most people say if you're gonna put Rebels in there, you just put 1 through 2. But I put all 4. But you can put just 1 through 2, and you can be fine.
I think once they put Thrawn in there and made him a Grand Admiral before even episode 4, then I don't know, kind of a problem there.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the whole Purgle thing,
The what
I don't
thing?
know, bro. The Purgle and taking him to, I guess,
What?
I
I
guess
just pretend he
Rebels didn't
comes back from
establish
the.
it was another galaxy.
Well, he was in the unknown regions in the EU, right? Does it like I just pretend that
Yeah.
that's where he comes back from? It's like he got shot out there. He kills
Well,
Ezra somehow.
he was
Bro,
on his planet, and well, he was sent to the unknown regions by Palpatine
Yeah.
Exile, yeah.
because Palpatine wanted him to be an admiral, but because he was an alien, he couldn't really have him do anything big.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
why he was in the
Well,
unknown regions, kind of
No,
building his own empire.
I just
His
say he got
empire
back
began.
somehow and he
he
killed Ezra. There you go.
he became a grand. Well, the thing is, he became a Grand Admiral before he was exiled, though, because he was sent to murder or kill was it Grand Admiral Zarin because he was trying to start a coup in the Empire and kill Palpatine by Thrawn killing Zarin he took his role and he became a Grand Admiral. But then he got sent out to the unknown regions.
What I do is that I just basically say, like, because of the whole Ezra Lothal thing, like the Emperor just demotes him, but then he gets like re-promoted by what Titus just says. Like I think that's how I just do it. What's funny is that everybody says Thrawn is stupid and bad in Rebels, and I'm like, no, he's actually written pretty well in there. And like he nearly kills the heroes twice. The only reason he doesn't is because of Bendu, for one of those reasons, right? Was it Bendu? It was like twice because of Bendu, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Bendu.
Or
on
it was all because of things that Thrawn could not foresee happening. Like, had it not been for those things happening, he would have killed the main characters. So that's kind of why I'm like, yeah, he's written fine.
Well, that's exactly why I don't like Thrawn, because Thrawn in Rebels, because he had to make these elaborate freaking reasons why Thrawn didn't just destroy them. Look, Filoni only
Basically, a
wanted Thrawn
Deus
in there
Ex
because he wanted Thrawn
Machina
in
to
there.
stop him.
He just wanted Thrawn in Rebels in one of his projects. That's the only reason why he's in there. And the funny part is, I think he said on the Star Wars show one time that, yeah, I'm gonna put him in there, but I'm gonna try everything I can not to change the story and to be respectful to the EU. And I'm like, you failed. So I don't know. I just think I hate it. I just hate it.
Well, I'll say this: the thing with the new Ahsoka show is that Dave is just unhinged here. This was full on Dave unhinged. He got too much power at Lucasfilm. It's just like I don't even know what he's doing anymore. I'm on it. Like,
my fanfic.
I don't know what he's doing. I can't even defend this guy. It's so laughable. So
He's
that's just kind of.
ass.
Well, it's just like he was propped up by Gilroy, I think, earlier in his career. I think Christian Taylor also helped him out in his career as well. And then Favreau, of course, was most of Mandalorian. Even though Mandalorian's not that well written, at least it has a charm to it. But this was all Dave. Anyway, let's get off Dave Filoni. This is your birthday, dude.
I love Dave Filoni though.
I'm sure you're relishing everything I'm saying, though, aren't you?
I'm honestly surprised. I thought you would like it. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely thought you would, but
Oh, really?
I did. I thought
Interesting.
you would enjoy it. Which, I mean,
No,
there's nothing wrong with enjoying it. I question your capacity to think if you enjoy it, but hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
I just think a lot of it was also pretentious. Like it borders on when a lot of the things happening, it calls into question whether or not he is stealing something or paying homage to it. And I even give that to George too. It's like I think playing out and out rip off like George does sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Not homage, but that's just me. I can make that argument. Dave, it's like, no, that doesn't feel like this. It feels like you're just ripping things off, dude. And he's ripping off very obvious things too. It's like, you know what I mean?
Well, one of the things that I hated in the finale was Huyang mentions to Ezra just out of the blue. This was never mentioned beforehand. It's kind of it felt like it was a last minute thing, but Sabine, it's established that Sabine's family died in the Purge, which makes sense. And that's one of the reasons why Ahsoka and Sabine had that drift. So it's like, it just came as a complete shock. Like, the Purge was never mentioned. Sabine's, I guess, being depressed over it was never it just kind of felt like Filoni's like, I should probably tell the viewers why there was this huge drift between these two characters. And he just threw that in there. It's kind of what it felt like.
Well, it's also strange too, because like he decided to. You could tell earlier in Rebels they were leaning towards a romantic relationship between Ezra and Sabine, like that. They laid the seeds for it, and then it never happened. And it was strange. They treated each other like siblings and not love interests. And I think that's part of the robbery here.
I actually like that they're more siblings. Because it was mainly just Ezra liking her in the beginning.
Yeah, they had the seats, and I feel like it would have been it would have had more weight to it though. Like they're just siblings. Like they're just two people who know each other at that point. It's just kind of strange. It's just like you only knew this guy for like hardly 4 years. I don't know. It's just like if you had like a more emotional connection to him, that you're willing to risk like somebody who has confirmed committed genocide before, like bringing back to the galaxy and like ruling the empire again. And it's already like weird enough that you're going back for this guy. But if you would have had a love interest for it, like element to it, it would have been like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I don't know. That's just me. Because when she sees him, she just walks over and hugs him. It's just strange. It's like, okay, you got him back. It's like, now what? It's like,
And yeah, the dialogue in this show, oh my gosh, it was atrocious.
well,
Ugh.
I
Especially
don't think
between
I
Sabine
don't
and
think a
Ezra.
prequel fan should be complaining about dialogue, quite frankly.
I can admit the prequels have bad dialogue too.
Okay, fair enough. All right, continue.
But I don't feel like the dialogue in the prequels are bad, but they're not like it's like cringe trying to watch it. I don't feel like, at least most of it. This was cringe. So, because the dialogue in the prequels, they were just wordy. A lot of it was wordy, but this is just like really cringe, and I don't know. But I will say, what's his name, Mina Masood? He played Ezra. I feel like he did a good Ezra. It really felt like the animated Ezra.
Yeah, I'll give that.
Yeah,
I
he seemed just like Ezra. He felt like it.
He felt like Ezra, and that's cool with me.
other than Thrawn, other than like Lars Mikkelsen or whatever his name is, yeah, the cast was fine. I'd like even too like the special effects were better than I think on previous shows as well. Like they really made the special effects decent for this. So
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
I think a lot of Ahsoka in a lot of ways was really cool to watch. At least a lot of the space sequences were fun.
yeah. I
Those
mean, even if they're
Those are
not
fun to
good, they're
watch.
still fun. Like Balin, like Ray Stevenson, dude, fun, good
Yeah,
actor.
Balin and Shin were both very interesting characters. Too bad they have barely any spotlight
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
and
yeah,
he beat the
no
shit out of
exposition on
Ahsoka.
them.
He beat the shit out of Ahsoka. Like I think we were all kind of surprised by that. We were like, oh my god, Dave.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of
Interesting.
confirms that Ahsoka is really not that strong in the grand scheme of things. But because this is just, I don't know, Balin would be, I guess, a Jedi Master level.
Now, man.
Yeah,
Like,
at this point,
who is this
probably. Yeah.
dude? We don't know who this dude is. He's just kind of there. Where is he? How did he
Did
find
they ever
Shin? Who is Shin?
establish? Did they ever establish like what his motivation was for the series?
Nope.
No.
No. Other than there was okay, he was telling Shin that there's a greater power, or that Thrawn will give them great power. And then later on, he says that on Peridia, there's this great power or darkness brewing. But
That's still not. That's like a mystery box. Like fuck that. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
but so there's not really a motivation.
No,
They're
it's
not
that's
mercenaries
sad.
though. I mean,
I thought they were going to reveal his motivation, like at some
I
point in the
don't
show,
know.
but they never did. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
So,
and then at the
so
end, do you know about the ending with Balin? The last shot of him.
yeah, the
Oh, where
Force
he's standing
gods.
on the father's arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody probably told what's his name, Star Wars Theory about it in his chat, and he's like, "Oh, let me look up who that is," and then he looked up Abeloth. That's probably what happened. It's like it's everybody like on Twitter now knows who Abeloth is. It's like, huh? Like, what? How do you
You're
guys
like,
all
I'm so
know about this
excited to
shit?
see Abeloth, even though I haven't read Fate of the Jedi.
Yeah, like that fool's read Fate of the Jedi. At least I can admit I haven't. But I knew about
Yeah, I
Abeloth
haven't
before.
either.
Like I
Haven't
knew about
gotten that
Abeloth
far
for
either.
years. Yeah, it's just strange.
Like with me, I really really like the idea of Abeloth, but of course I haven't read her story, so I can't really comment too much on it. But I know her story's not over. There's still like I think she's still alive. So I don't know.
It's
I'm
over. The
just
EU's never continuing. Fuck the EU. It's never continuing. It's done.
well, maybe with the current leadership.
It's dead. It's buried. It's
Okay,
bury the
so
past. Titus, you've read everything. What do you think about Abeloth?
I've read everything since when?
Since now.
it's not Matt Wilkins, bro. Matt Wilson.
Matt
Oh,
You read a
Titus.
lot of EU.
It's Matt Titus.
I've suddenly read everything.
I don't know how people can dislike Abeloth. I really don't understand it. But I mean, you just want a generic Sith Lord again?
Well, you see, that's the thing is that it's Troy Denning. It's Troy Denning. Nobody likes Denning.
Verse.
See, that's why I think I'm a little bit more excited for Fate of the Jedi than I am Legacy of the Force. Because Legacy of the Force is like your traditional Star Wars story. Someone turns to the dark side, he becomes evil, then you have to fight him and defeat him, and blah 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 blah. So it's like an OT remake, kind of. So, which isn't a bad thing inherently, but I think I'm more interested in Fate of Jedi because of Abeloth. So, Abby.
Happy.
Uh,
Maxine, how is you? It's gonna take her a
she's
minute to
chilling.
respond.
She's on the super literary encounters with Marcel. Slav, when are you gonna read it, brother?
Oh, probably not for years. Who knows? I'll get it
I know
signed.
you want to read it.
I'm probably not gonna read it until I get a physical copy somehow.
That's the thing is that like I don't. I'll read it when I read it, I guess. Like it's hard to commit to that.
It's a big old book.
It is. It's a really big book. And not only that, I just don't want to read it right now.
Oh, well. I'm either gonna read it. I don't know when I'm gonna read it. I don't know when. Either. Okay, I'm debating. I may read it. I may just finish Betrayal and then read Supernatural Encounters since I'm in that era. Or I'll just finish going through and then read it soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Is Brandy finished it, right?
I don't think he did.
And I know Alex finished it, right?
Probably. I'm gonna check. See, I don't watch nobody else's videos, so I don't know.
Fucking lone wolf over here.
I think he did, because he hasn't made a review in 10 days of it.
Yeah, he reviewed
Plus,
a
he did a
Mass
review
Effect
of
book.
what?
Bro reviewed a Mass Effect book. I was not expecting that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hey,
And then he
Titus,
read a Cult Encounters.
You say my name?
Yeah, Titus, can you read a Mass Effect book for me and tell me how it is?
It's one of the Drew Carpation one.
Yeah, Drew Karpyshyn.
I almost forgot he wrote for that.
He wrote the games.
That
That's
is true,
funny.
yeah. He did.
Good old Drew.
Drew. But why, Drew? Why did you retcon my skeleton Githany?
Well, Jedi versus Sith is I'm not even gonna say anything bad about the comic. I'm not gonna dog on it. I'm not gonna do it because I do think it's not bad. It's not terrible. There was an attempt made, but man, oh man. I just feel like that the only weak part of that comic is the Sith. Because from what I remember, the point of views, they kept changing over and over and over and over again. Like at one point in the story that Bane, he promoted that Sith, like it should be one entity and like power should not be shared, blah, 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 blah. But then he suggests an idea where he wants to share power. And then the Sith that, like Khan's Brotherhood, they're kind of like repulsed by him sharing power. And it's like, nah, bro, like we don't like this.
Oh yeah, was that during the scene where they were trying to create the Force Storm?
Yeah, like the Force Storm, like when Bane was like trying to get them to do the ritual, and they back out of it, so like, nah, man, we like I don't know about this. Like Bane literally was on their side saying, you know what, guys, maybe we should like have united strength, like in the dark side of the force. And then when he finally does it, he's like, oh, nah, man, I think our way's better. You know, like.
I remember what happened is they were doing the ritual, but they wanted to go and fight the Jedi individually themselves rather than wipe them out with their ability.
Yeah.
Which was foolish because they could have completely wiped them out doing that, but they're like, oh, we want to see them fall in battle ourselves with our eyes. And so he's just like,
Bane's
kind of so frustrated.
And that's another thing, like Bane says that when he barges in like Khan's tent, he's like he chastises Khan because like he's strategizing like a battle strategy. He's like, "Oh, you're acting like a dirt general." I'm like it's a war. Like, do you expect him not to strategize?
I do remember that happened in the book too.
He did.
Yeah.
I don't remember much of Path of Destruction. Most things I remember was the stuff with Kasim, his training. And that's it. But stuff on Ruusan itself, my mind blanked on it. At least now.
Hey Titus,
Interesting.
Why have they not made any? What's her name? Why have they not made any nude mods for the Night Sisters character in Fallen Order?
What question is that?
Two things, Slav. One, I'm not gonna respond to that. Two, I think you forgot that this is Lance's live stream. Like, I mean, bro forgot he was on live stream.
I mean, I'm pretty I don't know.
Bro thought we was on Discord. Like,
oh my bad, audience.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it is your bad, Slav. I'm gonna ban you, bro, from my streams.
Oh no! If you strike me down, I'll have more power than you can ever imagine. I'll become a Discord mod.
Do you still play that damn game, Jedi Survivor?
I'm playing it now.
Really? You're playing it right now?
Yeah, I'm running around right now in it. It's so much fun.
You still play that stupid game?
It's not stupid. It's great.
It's yeah. Okay. Fallen Order was a little bit more fun, I feel like.
Different lightsaber styles, dude. Different lightsaber styles. Double blade, dude.
Like, the story sucks.
No, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it does.
There's certainly stuff I would have done differently.
Yeah. Nah, actually, most of the story's fine. It's just the ending that I didn't really like. But
you see, like one change I would do is, okay, Bode is not going to be the final end game. I'm still going to have the Dagon Gera guy be the end game guy.
So you guys didn't like the bait and switch. That's what you guys are saying.
Wait, there was a bait and switch. Oh, see, look ooh.
Okay, what? So I'd still have Bode, betray them, but the biggest difference is I would actually have him feel guilt at that ISB station. Let's say like the Grand Inquisitor is there. He decides out of guilt to stay behind and hold off the Grand Inquisitor so his daughter and Cal can escape.
No, I don't like the redemption for Bode. Like, I think both, because I understand both of their motivations. And I'm of course you're rooting for Cal, but it's like,
of course,
but it's like I get where he's coming from. Because who would you trust in that galaxy after everything that's happened to you like that?
Not the freaking Empire.
He doesn't trust the Empire. He only
trusted the Empire, bro.
No, he trusted one Imperial admiral, or not even an admiral.
So he trusts the Empire.
No, he trusted one person he fought with in the Clone Wars, which was a high-ranking Imperial for the ISB.
He trusts the Empire. You mean the same group that killed all the Jedi?
he is not working directly for the Empire. He's working for that person. Once Darth Vader finds out that he was working with Bode, he kills the guy.
Well, I don't know. I don't like the ending. I think Bode, whatever. Dagon was better.
Now I know the ending. You saved me hours of gameplay. Thank you.
That is, I don't even feel bad for you, dude. I told you to play the game, you never did.
Titus, you're not missing anything. Don't worry, and you're saving money.
I already had a game.
Yeah, he already has.
I never finished it.
It's not that he hated it, too. He was liking it. He just never finished it.
I was too busy playing something else.
Yeah, you're playing Empire at War, bro.
I was playing Spider-Man, actually. I was playing Spider-Man.
Uh-huh. Which, by the way, if you guys heard the
Empire
rumors for the
War
new
is
Spider-Man
better
game,
than.
yeah, it's like, what are your problems with the game, dude? It's not bad. I told you the reason why he's working with that Imperial. Not to mention they found out. It's not
I
like
still don't like the.
It's not that he
idea
went.
that
It's not that he went
switched up
directly
on him.
to the Empire. They found him. That's the thing. They found him, and the only way to keep his daughter alive was by working with him.
I don't care. I don't like the game.
Oh, okay. I'm like all your problems with the game. I'm disproving. Yeah, you still don't like it.
Okay, look, honestly, the game is fine. I just don't really care that much
All
for
right,
it.
there you go.
I don't
That's
think
all I
I-
wanted to get you to.
Should I replay it? Maybe. I may replay it. Actually, no, I won't. I don't engage with Disney canon anymore. So
There you go. until the next day Filoni project comes out, he does not engage with Disney canon, guys.
no, I'll look up spoilers for it, bro. I don't care.
So I heard the new Spider-Man video game, Spider-Man 2. There's rumors coming out that the story is not good.
Oh,
Yeah, I've not heard any specific rumors. I was going to ask you guys if you had.
I'm not familiar with the Spider-Man games.
I've heard nothing on the story.
For nothing? Okay. We shall see then.
I'm hoping it's turning out good because like the new GameSpot trailer that came out, I really liked it.
No, I mean I want it to be good too. I don't want it to suck.
Are you sure about that?
You questioning my authority?
I am. I know you're a proud bat cell.
Bets.
You're a bat cell.
Hey, we work hard here.
I know
Bat Cell Incorporated.
You don't really take kindly to spider cells.
Spider cells. Please. See what happens when you don't respect my authority.
Bet my authority.
You see, yeah, you know what I've been watching, guys? You guys need to watch what I've been watching. I have been watching the 1950s, 60s Hammer horror films. Now, do you know the significance of those films?
Sort of.
Oh, don't tell him. Don't tell him. What do you think it is, Lance?
Oh, wait, what?
I've been watching the horror Hammer films the past few nights. Do you know anything
Okay.
about those?
Never heard of them.
Why they are significant is because about 20 of them, I think, star Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, and they always fight each other in the movies. So Peter Cushing,
Ooh.
he plays Baron Frankenstein. He plays Van Helsing. He plays the main guy.
That was
in
my
The
first
Mummy.
guess.
Yeah, and Christopher Lee always plays the monster. And they're great movies, actually. In fact, especially the Frankenstein one, that was genuinely really good. Like, I was surprised by that. Because, like, the other ones, they're kind of cheap horror films that rely a lot on Peter Cushing's acting, because his acting is really good. He has range. And it's like, oh, wow, this, like, Frankenstein's great. I think they followed the book a lot more closely than other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna watch either the Yeti tonight or I'm gonna watch Frankenstein 2. I can't continue with the Dracula ones because the Dracula, the third one in the series, is not on any streaming services, and I can't sail the seas for it. So I had to order it on Blu-ray.
Damn. I may watch those. Actually sound pretty interesting. Only because Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee, but
Mhm.
plus I do want to watch the original Frankenstein because you know me, I like the book. So
Well, this isn't the original. This isn't the original now. This is
Oh well, okay. The well known whatever. The one with
yeah.
the you know what I'm thinking of, the one that everybody knows. The classic,
The one from like the 40s or the 30s.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never
that's
seen it.
not the one I'm talking about. That one's not as faithful to the book at all.
I really
That's yeah,
like the
that's true.
book.
But
The book is really good. I actually couldn't put down. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
you're gonna
It
you're
was
gonna
like
senior
a
in
like
little
high
scary.
school,
It
we
was
had to read
scary
it.
too.
you're gonna like the movie with Peter Cushing in it. He plays a great Baron Frankenstein.
Interesting. That's about the only school book that I think I've enjoyed. I've
What's the
never
matter? You
really.
didn't like Great Gatsby with him saying "old sport" the entire time. You didn't like
I didn't understand what was happening. I couldn't understand. Like I didn't understand what I was reading. It was so wordy and so old. It's like, what the hell are they talking about?
I did enjoy Great Gatsby.
You know, like I like how we had to watch the Leo DiCaprio movie in class when we were reading it, and it's just the most like unintentionally awful movie ever. It's so bad, and I like how Toby's in
Yeah,
it
it was
too.
okay.
No, it's hilarious, dude. Toby's in it. It's a mean movie,
He
dude.
was, yeah.
He plays Nick, and then you have like, and then you have like a DiCaprio if you're playing Gatsby. He's saying "old sport."
I'm spoiled. It's I just don't get it, and I hated it.
Well, it's like
Y'all read
it's
that
basically him
one?
just simping for a woman the whole book.
Pretty
And how
much.
like that's basically how it is. It's like, oh, okay. So like you killed yourself and tried to get rich for a woman. Like,
Y'all read
okay.
that one book about Okonkwo?
You see all that stuff in like culture, that's what gives women egos, and I don't like that. Like women having ego is not good. You can quote me on that.
Like what was that one book? Don't remember of it, but there's you know what I'm talking about, Slav. Did you read that book with Okonkwo in it?
The Okonkwo? What's that?
There was this one book about this, like, it was like this guy in Africa who was like really respected in his tribe, and but he's not really that good of a guy. And then like the British come and like colonize it, and like they're losing like their old pagan ways to Christians, and in the end, like he hangs himself.
I've not heard of this.
Oh, we
Is it
read that junior year.
like do you remember the title?
I'm trying to remember it, but
Like
let me.
what's a
I'm just
word
gonna
you
type in
remember?
Okonkwo book. Okonkwo book.
What's going on, Brennan? Brandy?
Oh,
Hey,
things fall apart.
yo,
That's what it was called.
Brennan, you better get on here, bro, or we're gonna have a problem.
What was it called, Quisitor?
Things fall apart.
Things Fall. I've never heard of that. That's interesting.
Who is Sean? Iron Inquisitor name is Sean.
Yes, but Brennan, you spelled it wrong.
He
Get it
spelled
right,
it
bro.
C.
So he just basically doxed you. Nice job.
Yes, bro.
I didn't know your
bro,
name
you
was
doxed me.
Sean.
Brett, that's like the third time Brandy's like ever done that. He's like he just doxes people regularly.
Thank you, Brennan. So it's not spelled scene. It's spelled
Yes,
the SH
SHAUN.
AUN. Okay.
Yes.
Hey Titus, I miss you. You should talk more.
Talk about what?
Talk about Titus stuff, man.
Talk about the Empire at War. Talk about the new thing that came out for Ahsoka and Sabine.
I ain't got nothing to say about what you say. What about Sabine?
wait, what'd you say about
Who's
the Asian
Sabine?
lady? What'd you mean by
My lighting. What about Sabine?
You know, she's kind of hot, right?
What are you even talking about? Are you delusional?
You
I think you're crazy.
don't like her purple hair? You don't think it's kind of cute?
Yeah, it goes hard.
Yeah.
I'm a Shin Hati guy because she's a goth girl.
Wait.
She's a
Hold,
special-
Brandy, you still talking to Clonius? Hold on. Wait, what?
He left my Discord.
No, he didn't leave your Discord, did he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
did
can't.
leave.
Damn it.
I
Alright, well,
kind of said something mean to him, and he left.
It was
he
funny
just-
is when you did that, me and him were in the middle of a voice call.
Oh, dude,
I think I had
know he's on the
pinged
core,
him.
right? He's on.
He's
He's
in.
the
I know he's in Iron Inquisitor Discord.
That man's a joy.
Hey, Iron, was his original name Siberian Dream? Is that the same person?
Yes, they're the same person.
Okay, because I'm like, I kind of felt like it, but I wasn't too sure.
And then
So-
he
so
used to
Iron
be
Inquisitor.
Yukaphile on Discord as well.
Inquisitor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry. But I have to ask. Does he know he's like a living meme on Discord?
I don't know about that.
He doesn't know?
I don't
think that we
know. I don't know
bully
if he
him.
does.
He has to know. Alright, I'm
And
gonna
where did he
I'm
get
gonna hold
his
my
name
tongue.
from? What does the Queen Diclonius even mean?
Oh, it's a reference to Elfen Lied, which is an anime.
Oh, well, I don't watch anime, so that's why I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Catholic boy. He doesn't engage in that
Dude,
heinous,
shut up. Shut
heinous
up.
stuff.
Shut up.
I've known Siberian since 2019.
Wait,
Well,
you've known him longer than me. I've known him since like 2020 because
He was
after
being
that
ironic.
PS happened, like I met much better people to hang out with in the Star Wars fandom, including all you guys.
Iron, I think Sly was being ironic when he said that.
Okay.
Titus.
what? What's happening?
Brennan
You said
asks,
you
how
said
are you?
you said you've known Siberian since 2019.
Oh no,
No,
Brennan
no.
said that. In
Yeah,
the,
Brennan said that.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was
didn't know
kind of
Sly was
confused what you're
reading that.
talking about.
Oh, my bad. I misread the situation. My bad.
Yeah, I've only been in this fandom for like a year. And
Matt Wilson.
I've not been happy by what I've seen by it.
And
I slowly exited from it.
to answer your question, Brennan, I'm doing all right. How about you? But I must say, I'm doing something that may or may not upset you, Brennan. I'm playing Empire War, right? My little mod
Empire
called
Wars
Thrawn.
based.
Indeed, it is a mod called Thrawn's Revenge, Brennan. But the thing that you're gonna be upset about me with is that there's a function in Thrawn's Revenge where you can turn on cannon units. So you get Admiral Syndulla. You get Hera Syndulla as a hero. So she commands her little what's it called? Starhawk, whatever the ship's called.
It's actually kind of a cool ship, to be honest.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Such a shame they didn't like mass produce them or anything. They just, we just forgot. We gotta because they have to forget in order for the First Order to take over.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what's this called?
Yeah.
The MC-70? Is that what's called from Rogue One?
I think so. The
I
Moncal
believe
ship?
you're right.
Yeah. What gets me about that ship design, it looks so much like the those cruisers from Legacy. The Legacy comics, the ones that what are they called? They had like the long dorsal fins, you know what I'm talking about? Like they extend down.
the
Yeah, I
name
know.
escapes.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Let me see if I can find the actual name of them. But it looks exactly like, or not exactly, it looks similar to these ships from the Legacy comics. Let's see.
MC-70. That's a KOTOR comic ship, is it? What?
Yeah, it sort of looks like a hammerhead.
Yeah, it does. Wait, I think I found it. No, that's an arc. Pelion
Bruh.
Star Destroyer. What is a Pelion class Star Destroyer? Oh, that.
No, but Brennan, my girlfriend sent me a like a little fan made KOTOR poster. and that was pretty cool.
That's
No,
amazing that you have a girl, Lance.
Galactic Alliance.
yeah, I know it's a freaking miracle.
I found it. It
As
is
long as I
called.
can continue to stay stuck out here, that's probably not going to happen to me.
Also, Brennan, Skywalkers came in the mail. I've been meaning to do a video on it, but I haven't yet. But thanks, bro, for showing me. She hasn't. She doesn't read the EU, but she knows about some of it because of me. She knows I really enjoy KOTOR. So
Yes. Make her based in red pilled.
I've been trying to get her to at least read Tidus. I'm trying to get her to at least read
Tidus!
Thrawn trilogy, but she's not really interested. Tidus!
I disconnected.
Thought we lost you, man.
No, my phone's acting up.
All right, I'm back.
Phone acting like a little jit. But the ship is called MC-140 from the Legacy Comics. It was a site.
Yes, I knew it was an MC whatever. I just couldn't think of the what number after it. You know.
What did Brandy say while I was? Oh my god, my phone doing it again. Hold on.
No, Tidus.
Your brain leaked. I have that every day, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
How's college been for you?
It's been I failed my first algebra test.
Oh,
Oh, dude, I've when I was trying to do math stuff when I was going to school, I just struggled so hard.
yeah. No, don't
I
worry.
mean, I got a
was bad too,
62,
man.
so I got a 62, so it's not horrible.
Oh, that's
I
almost
just sucked
passing.
at
That's
math.
not as bad as I thought. Yes, you just
Yeah,
got to
it's
pull
not
it
like
up a little
40
bit.
or 30. I didn't do too bad. I have like a 90 for homework.
Okay, all right. So
So
that
my
should carry
grade
you a little
should
bit.
be fine. But plus, for the semester exam, he's going to whatever grade we get on that, he's going to put on our lowest test. So I'll be fine. But
I was gonna ask
he
you.
doesn't do retakes or anything, which I think is strange.
I was gonna ask you. So when it comes to like for your major, like how many more math classes do you have to take?
I don't know. I should probably figure that out.
Yeah,
shouldn't I?
you need to do
But
because
I
if you're
don't look.
struggling
I'm only
now.
doing. I'm only doing my basics, so I don't have a proper major.
Well, I
But
mean, they still may have
hopefully,
for your basics. They may still have you do calculus or pre-calculus. So just make sure, like, find that out.
I hope the hell not. But it also depends on what university I go to, because every university is different.
That is
So
true.
they're going to
That's
require
true.
different things. So I mean, I am getting my degree plan is in associative arts, which is I'm only doing that because it's the most transferable. At least that's what I've been told.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
So hopefully, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing next semester math wise, but I may not have to do it. I don't know. I hope.
Hopefully not.
Ugh, I hope not. But I don't have to do an English and a history class because I did well on my AP test. So I don't
That's
have to do
good.
I don't have to take those classes. So that's saving some money there. But though honestly, I kind of hurt when I was told, yeah, you don't have to do it. I was kind of like, man, that sucks. I want to do a history class. I love history. So
Yeah, I really liked the history class I did there. The professor, he was really hilarious.
yeah, Brennan, it's a really good print. So appreciate it. Yeah, I have good teachers. But
Wait, Brandy, you're in college? I thought you were in high school.
he's probably doing like a dual credit thing.
He probably
That
is.
makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
I remember because like I'm watching the Toby Spider-Man movies right now, in Noah's server with all them, and one of the things is that I haven't watched the Toby movies in decades. Or probably a decade. That's probably the last time I saw them. I saw the third one 3 years ago. The third one's amazing. But anyway, one that I noticed was that how dated one is, especially one. Two, kind of dated, but not as bad. Third one, I remember feeling like a completely modern movie. Like the third one feels like an MCU movie, not in terms of like jokes and quips, but like in terms of scale, like in budget. But also, um, what I was leading to was how he goes to college, how that always scared me as a little kid, and how I was like, oh my god, college is like really scary. Like there's money involved, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Now
I
I'm
remember in elementary school kind of being scared of the future a
yeah,
little bit,
you're kind
kind
of
of daunted.
thankful. It's like because like on one hand you're like, okay, I got like 7 years left. On the other hand, it's like, hey, at least it keeps me away from college for a little bit. But I'm almost done with college now, hopefully. So get that
Yeah.
fear out.
I don't know when I'll head back to school or whatever.
How much did you get done?
I went to community college and completed the AA.
Okay.
And I actually completed that in late 2018 in like the fall quarter there. And
Okay.
then I just worked at the elementary school I did, and then COVID happened. Then I came out here. Been stuck out here since.
Well, hey, man, never too late to go back, and you'll finish it up. Don't worry. Get an internship. Get an internship. And get an internship and get you experience in the field you want to go into. Here's the thing, Brennan. I don't know if one or two or three is the best. I don't look at it that way. Those movies, because I don't take those movies seriously. Like they are just like pure like fun to me. They are pure like, okay, this is like you basically wrote a comedy, and that's how I look at them. Especially now because they're memes, like because like the Toby memes.
Oh yeah, that exploded
Like,
everywhere.
dude, every like line that he has in those movies, I bust out laughing. Like his performance is so funny. He is just he's perfect. He's perfect for what Raimi's trying to do. Which is not Peter from the comics at all. It's like Peter maybe from the Ditko comics. That's kind of it.
I mean, that's what he's really trying to go for, though. Like that's
Yeah.
his inspiration, the Stan Lee run.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because
that's a
that's
good
why he
way
was
of
like,
attitude towards it and looking at it, you know?
Yeah, because like there's some plot hole problems with a lot of them, but like I sit back and I go like, who cares? Like who fucking
Just
cares? Like
have
this is like,
fun, you know?
yeah, it's like this is like like a big huge cultural moment in like our culture specifically, but around the world too. Like this is like the first modern superhero movie, and Raimi, boy, did he pull it off. Boy, it is just a fun movie, and it's trying to be a comic book. It's trying to be goofy. It's trying to do something like it's using 60s style dialogue where it's just like it's over the top, and I love especially Harry's lines. Harry's lines are amazing. Like James Franco is he's such a jackass. Yeah.
Brennan. I agree with you saying, Brennan. Spider-Man 2, I would say is probably my favorite out of all three of them, and then really is my favorite superhero movie that I can think of immediately.
Really?
Bro,
Yeah.
James Franco is 45 years old.
He doesn't look it. That's what a lot
Good
of Hollywood
lord.
stars now.
Wow.
I know Hayden Christensen is up in there too in the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Or his 40s.
He looks good for 42. Shoot, I hope I look that good. A lot of it is people just eat healthier now. That's a lot of it to keep in shape. Makeup helps too. They're able to hide a lot of that age. Plus, people aren't smoking and drinking regularly now. That helps.
Yeah, that's good.
Smoking ages you like crazy.
Smoking just ruins everything. So Except maybe your dopamine levels. Actually, no, it ruins those too. Oh, look at this.
You know what's something that's I'm sorry, one more thing about the Spider-Man movies. You know what didn't age well? Was Mary
What?
Jane.
What?
She is just awful in those movies. She is just the worst. Like she is a loathsome cunt, and I don't mind saying that. Like I'm being like I'm not joking when I say that. Like you are terrible. The fact that Peter is even falling for you is sad. Like nobody educated this kid on like what kind of a woman you're supposed to have. It's like she just leaves a guy at the altar at the end of the second one, and I'm like, what in the world? And and then like Toby's just swinging through the city at the end, like woohoo! And I'm like, bro, she left a dude at the altar. She's a terrible person, and she only got with him just to get back at you. And she literally only met this guy like 2 weeks ago. Oh,
This
I've
is
always
on
thought
a
that Mary Jane wasn't that great in those movies.
oh yeah, I know. Like that's why I say Emma Stone from the Amazing series is so much better.
Oh, I loved her.
Yeah, no, I like her too. It's like
I
then you
was
just
so sad when she died.
yeah, it does hit. Like two's not good, but when she does die, it's like oh, because Mark Webb he's a good director when it comes to like rom coms and stuff. That's where he came from. That's what like with 500 Days of Summer or 501 Days of Summer, I think. And then they gave this guy like a Spider-Man movie, which was really strange, but that element worked with him and Andrew. Like all those scenes in the Amazing Spider-Man are what work for those movies, and I think that's that core. Um, I don't know what they're doing with the modern ones. I only saw No Way Home, or sorry, Homecoming. I only saw Homecoming, and I said, "Yeah, I've seen this rodeo before. I'm done." And I got off. Although people do say No Way Home is good, I've not seen that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I do have a way of watching it, but I haven't seen it yet myself either.
Yeah.
Guys, I want y'all to change the subject because yeah. Um a couple days ago, Joe put on his website that Nick Joseph, who played Arhul Hextrafon in A New Hope, is signing book plates for Supernatural Encounters.
Ooh.
Which I
Book
think is pretty
plates?
cool.
What?
Yeah, I don't really know what he means. Uh, he said he first posted this on Facebook, and we're including it here. And this is what Nick Joseph said. He said, "If you would like your book signed, please contact me on Facebook or Nick Joseph Autograph Shop." What does he look like now?
We'll see.
Um,
I have problems with putting my book in the mail. I don't like doing that. It's like it was kind of like nervous with it just being shipped here. I'm nervous because like my mailman is awful. Like most people who ship books to, especially expensive books I order, like they just put it in like a bag, or they'll just like put it in like the worst wrapping ever. Like essentially they'll wrap it like a Christmas present and send it to my house. It's like, guys, this isn't gonna protect the book. You know that, right? I ordered a $50 book and this is not protecting it.
yeah, I mean,
But
I'm not gonna mail it, but for those of who may want that, then there you go. Oh,
and
that's
may be
interesting.
involved in drama. I
Oh.
heard it while. Wait, Brennan,
That would
what?
be
There's
cool.
more drama about supernatural encounters. What happened?
Oof.
No, the audio drama.
The audio trauma. I was like, what is happening?
Oh, okay.
The
I was
audio drama.
confused. Ha.
There's always gonna be drama around that book, no matter what.
Yeah,
It's not really
But some people are so
you.
hung up on Pablo Hidalgo and Matt Martin, people who don't know what the hell they're talking about. So
Yeah,
fat,
Pablo Hidalgo, the
fat
same guy who
Martin,
said not to believe anything on his Twitter.
Matt
fat,
Martin, the guy who said everything is basically canon, whatever you want to be canon, bro.
fat Garten.
So this is canon, Matt. Shh, fucking bitch.
Hey Titus.
Uh-oh.
What's up, my man?
Um, hold on. Actually, let me DM you this.
Ooh, I hope there is. I love
Ooh.
Joe. I love that he wrote a lot of his story just based off what's going on in real life. Palab Gadali. Did he blow up in the first Death Star?
I was not
That'd be
aware of
fun.
that, Brennan.
Well, there's Watkins Milt. I know Brennan has one too. Um, as a character in there named after him. Look at you, Brennan.
Excuse me.
Alright, what was I gonna say?
Titus, I DM'd you.
We'll
Brennan,
take a
how's your
gander at it.
Brennan, how's your story for the pod racing, Tales from the Pod Racing thing?
So what's that exactly about? I've been hearing a little bit about that.
Me, Titus, Brennan, um, gosh, it's Tuck. Bunch of us. We're doing a project by Ken Palpatine started it. And we're just all writing different stories about different characters that were at the pod race. So like me, I'm doing Gardula. Um, Brendan's doing Bull's Roar. Titus, who are you doing? I forget.
I'm doing Aura Sing.
Or Sing. Yeah, I think Tuck is doing Quinlan Voss, I think.
Yep.
In fact, I can look at the list right now. I'm in the Discord. Maybe.
The Ken Palpatine
Tales
wants me
from
to
the Moon.
collaborate with Tuck.
So, Hand of Thrawn 45 is doing a short story on Dud Bolt. Greyholm is doing The Tuscan's Tale. Marcel is doing Ben Quadraneros.
Quadraneros.
Is that how you pronounce that? I'm doing Gardula. I called my Gardula story All in the Family because it's basically about Gardula and her daughter. Kind of like arguing. So I called it All in the Family. Yeah. Yeah, Marcel, Titus,
That's pretty cool.
good title.
All you guys are doing that.
I've not started.
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm really excited. I can't wait for it to be finished and for everyone's story. It's due like next year, so we have plenty of time to write it, but I'm excited.
I think what's cool
I
is that
really want a physical edition.
the Ken Palpatine was talking about that he was trying to find an artist and see if he could get like a Lulu formatting for it.
Yeah, I would love to have a Lulu version of that. Yeah, there's stories. Yeah, Iron. There's a couple stories that are that need authors.
Well, I'll think about that.
They're mainly just pod racers. Weasel. I think I know who that is. Who's Weasel? I think Weasel, not the animal from Star Wars. Oh, he has a Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember the dude played by Warwick Davis that was at the pod race?
Oh yeah, is that? I think that's who that is. Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Weasel. So he needs an author.
Man, I
And-
got so many writing projects I'm working on.
Hey,
So
y'all.
many.
I think I'm gonna head out now.
Slobby boy, no.
I'm afraid so.
No man.
It is time. I had fun. It's good catching up with all of
Bye,
you.
Slob. I love you. Hugs and kisses.
Take care, my man.
Bye bye.
See you slow. Oh,
And then there were 3.
Brennan, you need to get on here, brother.
Yeah, bro, hop on. We need 4 people here.
Anyway, so yeah, you can do Weasel Iron if you want. Just contact Ken and let him know.
Yeah, I'll have to think on that.
Now, I will say, I know Weasel was put into Solo, and I thought that was really neat. Of course, played by Warwick Davis. So, and
Oh,
then
I've almost
he
forgot
was a
about that.
yeah, he played a. Well, I thought it was just a different character because he does that. He'll play different characters in Star Wars, but
Yeah, yeah.
no, it's the same guy. It's the same character, but he serves with Enfys Nest and the Cloud Riders. He was Nest's best lieutenant and most. I see. That's what I want the new canon to do. I want them to explore stories about like Enfys Nest, like these really. Because I mean, ended up kind of serving the rebellion, like eventually. I think. I yeah, would have been nice, but whatever.
Well, unfortunately, I have to go to my grandma's calling me for dinner now.
Come on,
It's
brother.
good talking
Don't
to you,
leave me.
Iron, if you gotta go.
Thanks for having me on.
Bye, Iron.
All right, take care, my gents.
See you, brother.
Make sure to do Weasel.
I'll think on it.
I can't believe his name is Weasel. I can't get over that.
Weasel. You got a good name?
You're a weasel, Titus.
I know. Actually, I prefer to be a ferret or a rat.
Ferrets. Dang, bro. But yeah, that was pretty cool that they kind of made him the same character. I wonder what happened to him in the EU. Is that ever explained?
I don't even know what to carry y'all talking about. I would think the dude's probably dead.
Oh, he showed up in Pod Racing Tales and Star Wars #7.
You know,
Kind of cool.
when you said like serving the rebellion, it made me think on like there's a plethora of like video game characters that exists around the time of the OT, and they play these roles with the rebellion or New Republic, but you never hear them again. You could kind of throw Rom Code in that list, but you also have like the characters from Force Commander, like Baron Toulon and on and on. Even like X2. And X2 is one that really gets me because I said this like 1,000 times, but he's one of Luke's first students. I guess Cam Solusar be damned. Um, and it's just like this guy. He's not present at all. He literally saved Luke's life, and then you never hear of him again. And you think like from everything you've seen him do in like was it Battlefront Elite Squadron, you think he'd have some hand in the Jedi Academy trilogy, but he doesn't because obviously he didn't exist then when the book was made. I would like to think if the
Right.
EU continued that some of these video game characters would likely get like tied up stories, like elaborated where they went to.
Yeah, I can agree. Kyle Katarn, that's one I like to see.
Well,
Um,
Kyle kind of got integrated like to the main flame of things, like because well,
yeah, but
Ken, are you
he's
sure?
just one of the Jedi that's there. Like, there's nothing. He doesn't really have a story.
That's fair.
He's just there. He's just like, oh yeah, I agree with this guy. That kind of stuff. Because he was in Dark
Darkness
Nest,
and
but he was just kind of there. Like, yeah, I agree with what this dude's saying. Blah blah. Like, he's one of those Jedi. So
that's sad.
I just wish there was. I know that Star Wars Tales had a little short story about him during the Vong War. Um, but there's not really a story focused on him. Jaden Core got 2 books over Kyle Katarn. Come on. I don't get that. I like Jaden. I like that game, but like, I don't think he's novel worthy. Kyle
It's not
Katarn is
novel
though.
worthy.
Okay, maybe it's not that he's not novel worthy. It's just I think Kyle deserves a novel more than Jaden. But
I mean, I wholeheartedly agree.
so that's why I'm really glad to have the Dark Forces books in like a novel format that I got on Lulu because
Mm.
I want a novel with them. So, well, I guess I'm gonna go too because I gotta use the restroom. I've been holding it forever, and yeah.
You're gonna end the stream.
What?
You gonna end the stream,
Yeah, but I'll probably get on
bruh?
HoloNet afterwards.
All right, I'll be in the holonet
We'll
then.
we can play some Fortnite or whatever else y'all want to do.
All right.
Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for the happy birthdays. Thanks everyone for joining. Bye bye.